Welcome back to Myrtle Beach for round 2 lead card coverage of the 2020 Myrtle Beach Open, brought to you by Grip Equipment. We're out in Socastee. How do they say it, Philo?
That's the right way, Socastee.
Cool. It's a cool little track, man. Really wooded out here today.
Extremely wooded.
And not much actual OB, but tons of natural OB when you're getting off those fairways.
Pretty much.
There is James Conrad, Corey Ellis, Nathan Queen, and Austin Hannum on our card today. We're starting off on hole 1. Tell us about it, Philo.
That's a tricky one. It only measures in 300 feet, but you'll see after you get past this initial gap, there's a lot of stuff in the way. I'm not even sure which one is the initial gap. Maybe the left side, and then there's just a bunch of trees to try to miss and navigate your way to this tiny little green over here.
Yeah, I saw people trying to do kind of left to right shots on this card anyway. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Here is DJ Heck Yeah.
Presented by Grip Equipment. This is our lead card and round 2. Put your hands together and welcome to the T-pad, our 2019 USDGC champion, James Conrad.
On the box, James Conrad. That's going to be a James Conrad ABR in his hands. It's going to be a nice advantage for him, being able to shape those in the woods today.
He pushes it up there quite a ways.
Like John, long putt coming up, it looks like.
Got through the initial gap. That's really the main goal on this hole. Not really anticipating parking this one.
You get this one yesterday?
Not even close.
Easy to do. Corey Ellis up next. Out of West Virginia. We saw him in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Corey has some game. I mean, we'll see what happens out here in these tight woods.
Yeah, he's got a lot of power for these tight woods, but it can come in handy too. Ooh.
Playing the bench grind there, Tony Hawk style.
I was trying to get Peter to lay under that bench, get some sweet slow-mo angles, but he wasn't biting.
Yeah, I don't think I would do that either.
I don't blame him.
Hashtag NQ Nathan Queen.
And Nathan Queen, we also filmed him up in Pittsburgh. Fantastic lefty out of Raleigh, I believe.
He's been having a strong season.
Yes, yeah. Strong couple years even. He was USDGC, you know, great showings a couple years in a row.
Starting to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhat of a newcomer to the scene.
Yeah.
Been throwing that green thing really well.
Yeah, he has. Pretty sure it's a Colt. Gets it up there.
Yeah, it shapes well for the lefty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it really does.
Rounding out our card for the Myrtle Beach Open 2020, Austin Hannum.
And Austin Hannum out of Oklahoma, former college pitcher, and it shows in his game.
Yeah, he's got a ton of speed with that forehand.
Mm-hmm. And the accuracy, too, that comes with pitching. It's kind of flipping that out there. That is a drone.
I hadn't seen one get that far out all weekend.
You got to miss a lot of things to get out there.
About a circle's edge putt.
Mm-hmm. Here is Corey, a little 117 to the bucket.
Most people are kind of doing something like this on this hole. You just can't get through the gap. It's a long layup, maybe a long bid like Nathan's got here.
Ooh,
almost
wow.
Connects.
He always gives him a bid. He's got a great putt for that. James Conrad line up a little gap putt here.
Hunting chains early.
Yeah, got a little roll, but not too bad. Yeah, they are. Some great bids. And Austin, looks like he's obstructed here by at least one of those trees.
Playing outside and in. Boom. That's a good way to start the round.
That is a good hit. I mean, it's tied for the lead all of a sudden. He and Conrad sitting on top of those
I have a
tens.
feeling, the scores are going to fluctuate today.
Yes.
This course definitely offers some space for score separation.
That it does, sir. That is a good cleanup from Corey. Nice to see him get that par, and Conrad coming back for his. There we go. Look at this putt from Austin to tie it at the top. Shaped that beautifully around the tree. Just kind of barely getting around it.
Gallery approved.
There it was. On to hole 2. This has got to be the easiest holes out here, Philo.
It is the easiest hole out here. It's 249-foot hyzer. Most of us righty backhands play it out and around that green fence there, hang it over OB. It's a really interesting depth perception when you're looking at it from the tee pad. It looks a little further than what it is, but it's not even a half throw. You could probably just stand on the tee pad and wing it over there and park it.
Austin's going with a drone again.
Playing some Plinko, about 26 deep.
Yeah. Not too bad. Got a JC AVR from James Conrad.
Hanging out over there by Austin.
Easy to go long on this one, isn't it?
It is. I saw more people long than short.
Corey Ellis.
There's a few guardian trees you really don't want to come up short on, you know. Same thing, hanging out the high wide hyzer, playing some Plinko, and there you go.
It's funny, that one looked the worst to my eyes off the tee, but it's the best so far.
That tends to happen on this course.
Yep. Nathan Queen. Little right to left action. I like this play from him, really not trying to get in because he doesn't need to. You know, just get the distance right and give yourself a putt. Austin coming back.
Nicely done.
Putter's working early.
That helps on a course like this, man. Get off the fairway a little bit and rely on your putting game. You can handle the awkward stances and whatnot.
Yeah, you can, pitch to 30-footers instead of trying to force a 5-footer. Good putt by Nathan. Give him that chain of tug as his custom with his birdies. Conrad looking for a star frame. Yeah. Should be happening here. I don't imagine Corey's going to miss that one.
I think they should call it a square frame. There's only 4 dudes on the card.
Right? They invented that when there was like 5 guys on the card all the time or something.
That's what I heard, yeah.
But squares aren't cool, Philo.
I'm pretty square.
You're anything but square, my friend. There's Austin's great putt coming in here.
I'm still pretty square.
You're squared up.
Squared up.
Yep.
My fade's squared up right now.
You're looking fresh, man.
Hole 3. Yeah, this one's definitely playing flick friendly here.
Yeah.
The righty backhand play is super, super skinny. I mean, I know James is great with those putters, but it'll be a challenge even for he to sneak it in there nice and tight. You might even see him bust out the sidearm here.
Yeah, it's definitely. Austin Hannum still holding on to that box. Going a drone again. 3rd time in a row.
Yeah, ooh, look at that lovely kick.
That's a good Plinko right there.
Wow. That's how these guys do so well.
Conrad. Can't tell if that's a putter or a rock. That must be putter.
That's definitely a putter.
Yeah.
That really quick turn, and that's exactly the shot I anticipated seeing out of James. He's one of the best in the world at that one.
Yep, that was a beaut.
It's probably a toss-up between he and Michael Joe.
Yeah. Corey with the forehand play.
Missed that mature tree and swing in there. Ooh, that thing's got some heat, but
Wow.
that slows him down a lot of feet right there.
I think it stopped him pretty much at pin high, it looks like.
Yeah, and he's probably inside the circle as well. What a great break.
Sweet. Queen.
Not taking advantage of the lefty hole.
Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely frustrating right there. But he ended up in a really fantastic spot, honestly, as far as, the wide open windows.
Yeah,
after
big time. I mean, usually you can find yourself really pinched off on some of these holes where you got nothing if you miss the fairway. Fortunate break there for Nate.
Definitely.
And
Clean look for Corey. Good catch.
Yeah.
Nice birdie right there.
I would have heard about that later.
We joke, but he's so nice about it. Here is Conrad for 2. Nice. Taking advantage of those throwing putter skills he has. Austin. It's 3 drones and 3 birdies in a row. Feeling it.
A little help there to get there, but,
Yeah.
never hurts.
Yeah. Take it when you get it, man.
Absolutely.
There's Nathan dropping in. He'll take a par after that drive. Great putt by Corey. All right, looking at hole 4.
This is a tough one. This hole demands a lot. The tee shot's real skinny, kind of opens up a little bit there. You got this main fairway on the right side.
And then this.
And then it's just a gauntlet. It just gets tighter and tighter, bottlenecks down, and it opens up on the green. There's a lot of spaces to make some big numbers on this hole. You can't get off the tee clean or saw that thing off early left, you're in a world of hurt.
Got a buzz out of Austin.
Yeah, that's definitely not the place you want to be on this hole.
It is thick over there, Philo. Looks like a KJ T-Bird out of James Conrad, excuse me.
Yep, that's the tree to miss on the left side from the tee box. Kind of want to press that right side a little bit more and ensure you kind of give yourself a chance for that main fairway.
Mr. Ellis?
There you go. That's the right shot.
Oh!
Just too many trees.
But fortunately, it's really open over there, and he kicked
way over
there.
Wow.
He actually has a really easy up. We were both very surprised when we got up that lie, how easy that was going to be. Sidewinder from Nathan.
Keep on pushing.
Wow, look at that gap.
Found a magic gap, and he'll be scooting up there looking at a long putt for 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 60 foot or something like that.
Wow.
Nice.
That's incredible.
That dude can hit some gaps. Here's where Austin ended up, and this does not look friendly.
Get out of town. You're going to curl backdoor on this thing? Wow. I did not see that as even possible from back there. And he's got a long look at 3, but...
I thought for sure he's taking a bogey after that drive, man.
Wow.
Incredible scramble by Austin right there.
A lot of fortune to not hit anything.
That too. James? I believe he's flexing a gator up the fairway.
Wow, pretty good effort there by James. That's not his go-to move, and he's been working on it, obviously. We talked about that a little bit yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
He has to incorporate that part of the game in.
It is a must these days. Have all the tools. Corey, so here's where we ended up. Like I said, pretty wide open.
Kind of a funky little stance, but yeah, enough room for him to punch up there onto the green and scrape up a 3.
Yeah. Easy bird there. And Nathan, this is going to be for eagle. 66 to the pin. That's not his dad caddying, in case you were wondering. I wondered yesterday.
That guy came up and just started talking to me the other day in the parking lot.
Uh-huh.
Like, just tried to start up a long conversation. I was like, hey, how's it going?
That's what happens when you're disc golf famous, Philo. Get it, Austin.
Wow.
A birdie after that drive, Philo.
Yeah, a little bit of fortune there, man. Like,
Hey, he threw the shots to get lucky for, though,
I guess.
Yep.
I mean, you wouldn't see it from where he was off the tee pad, but man.
That's one way to make a birdie happen.
Good Lord.
James is staring this just right around circle's edge. Maybe a little outside even. Great putt.
Man is very good at putting.
He is. Those are 2 birdies we didn't see coming, or at least I didn't see coming anyway.
Does that mean everybody's getting this thing?
Yeah, it does actually.
That's just not even right, man.
Wow. This hole is so hard.
I mean, it's hard, but apparently you can get lucky and make birdies.
Yeah. Lead card vibes, man.
That's crazy.
And Austin with these lead card putts, man.
Bingo.
What a hit. That was a big one, man. Holding on to his lead. We will kick it off to our sponsor, Grip Equipment. We are back to our action, but huge thanks to Grip Equipment making all this coverage possible. You know, everybody got a bag for signing up for the tournament.
Here?
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah. Well, maybe not you guys, but all the AMs. Hole
Don't
5.
help me none.
Hole 5. What do we do with Philo?
I kind of don't remember.
I think it's just like a backhand hyzer hole. I'm pretty sure.
You know?
Yep.
I wish I didn't live yesterday.
This course could do that to you. It is a beat you up course if you get off the fairway.
I seem to get picked on courses like this.
Yeah.
I really do, man. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say it that way, but I feel like I throw a lot of good shots and do not get rewarded.
That will happen. There are some unfair ways out here. Well, Conrad, that looks a little tight.
Yes, I remember this hole. So you got to drive something in there hard and low, overstable, get a big flaring skip is the idea for the righty backhand.
Corey's playing it a little different, like a hyzer flip with something understable.
And that seems to be working out for him.
I like that. That was cool.
Yeah, it was. That's another option. I've been seeing a lot of people just drive it in there hard and low. I mean, this is going to be a tricky shot for Nathan.
Yes, it is. He's throwing something really slow.
You can see him getting really focused there and knows that he's got to really place the disc in the window. And then you just got to get lucky past all that stuff out there. And it's just a crapshoot. You can't see it. It's all blind.
Yeah.
Nothing really to get too frustrated about on a hole like this.
James, 184 to the pin after kind of hyzering it in early on that drive.
And that's a really nice upshot right there.
Yeah, very well played. I'll salvage a par. Nathan, long bid at the 2 here. Oh! Nothing lucky about that one, Philo. That's all skill, man. What a putt, Nathan.
Big putt.
Man, that is not a lefty hole to get a 2 on either.
No.
Austin?
His first missed putt of the round.
Is that his first par even? I think it is, yeah.
Yep. There you go.
We got a 3-way tie at the top right now. Looks like it'll stay that way, too. As James cleans up the par there, Austin will do the same. And we got 3 dudes sitting at 13.
Long bid from Nathan Queen.
He had to shape this one, too, between a couple trees as well. Rightfully so. I'd like it too. Chase that thing down, young man. Hole 6. What's our play, Philo?
I believe I threw a DX rock extremely straight and almost aced this hole. This is probably one of my better holes of the day.
Nice.
But yeah, it's a very touchy shot. Very skinny gap off the tee. Speed control, angle control, big time.
Corey Ellis.
Oh, yeah. That's not speed and angle control right there.
No, that is trouble. Nathan Queen.
It's got to slide a little bit. It's trying. It's, a little bit more slide, and that would have been right there.
I think that was his understable Colt. Here's Austin. Throwing a challenger.
That thing got stable right on time. A little bit short, but he'll have a nice, pretty open look. Probably something similar to hole 1.
Yeah, I think so. Conrad with the Conrad AVR.
Conrad's probably licking his chops on a hole like this. This is right up his alley, but
yeah.
Catches one of those last trees.
Kind of a long putt here. Here's Corey's attempt at a par save. Looking at his second shot.
Nicely done.
That was a good one. Found a great alley to the basket. And looking at Nathan's bid here.
Settle up in there. 5 paces past the bucket. It should be a nice tap in.
And James has a look for the 2 here, and you know he's running it.
Wow.
So close. Austin staring down a birdie.
Not even very obstructed.
No, yeah. He's got that nice hyzer putt for it, too. Nathan cleaning up his par. And James will do the same. And there is Corey. Great par save from him after that drive.
Big time.
So I take it you're excited to get back up to Splinter City today, Philo? It's a little wet out there today.
Not necessarily excited about anything today.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
In 30th place. It's about to rain.
Yeah.
No, not my favorite. I'll just do my best to survive and call it a year.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Great putt by Austin there, not to be overlooked. Looking at hole 7, par 4.
Yeah, this is a good par 4. The tee shot really... I mean, I saw a couple of guys throw some rollers. I've seen a little bit of everything on this hole. If you want to take that inside gap early, I think would be the safer play. Make sure you stay away from the woods. Kind of where Austin's playing around the back tree. Yeah, I tried to do that with the rock and got punished. You really want to stay on the inside so you stay on the fairway and give yourself an opportunity.
Corey's throwing a glow buzz.
If he stays inside that tree and just keeps panning, that's beautiful. It's getting overstable, though. It's got to sit. Okay, that's not bad. He didn't go into the stuff, so
yeah.
As long as you're out there in the... Yeah, that's great.
A little mild hyzer angle into the basket.
You can find something from there.
Nathan Queen.
Oof.
Oh.
Pulled that line right out the gate. You could see it.
Mm-hmm. He missed that meaty gap.
Yeah.
Conrad.
Get that thing to pan out. Beautiful shot. That's what I had in mind yesterday, and did not execute that shot, but that's the right play.
Yeah. Looked like it.
Got to finish in the middle somewhere.
Nathan Queen did not do that, and we're looking at his second shot right now.
He's got a lot of work to do from back here.
And he tried to get hero status, Philo, and this course will do that to you.
I think he knew that too. You can see it in his reaction.
He said that. He's like, what are you doing? Austin, that looks wide.
Still chopping through some stuff and fighting through the cabbage, working its way towards the basket a little bit.
Should have an up and down par, right?
Yeah, I mean, that could have gone in there, gone the opposite direction, and had nothing, so good break again.
Nathan's third after being even deeper, and that's a great out there.
Making his way most of the way up there.
Yep, he'll pitch up and probably take a 5. But not stoked on it, and understandably so. Conrad after that beautiful drive.
Yeah, this is right in Mr. Conrad's wheelhouse. One little tree to beat there and another tap-in birdie.
Yeah. If you get clean off the tee, these par 4s seem to be pretty easy so far.
They're scoreable, that's for sure.
Yeah, clean off the tee is the problem, though. Go in.
Nice bid there.
Corey.
Good speed.
That'll birdie for him as well. I'm looking at Nathan's 4th.
Giving it a soft go at it, or just look like it from back there, but tapping it up there, going ahead and take his bogey and move on.
Yeah. Austin. Trying to save a par, but that's going to be a bogey. I mean, was that for birdie? That was for birdie, wasn't it?
That was for his birdie.
Yep. Corey, this is for his birdie as well, but he makes that one. Nice birdie, Corey. Tied with Austin for the lead right now. until James will join them in a second. As a bogey out of Nathan, dropping him back a little bit. There's James' birdie to tie and Austin's par. Got a three-way race here. It's been cooking for a minute here. All sitting at 14 again. Just got to look at James ripping this thing down the fairway.
I like how he really sets the angle early for that release.
Like on the reach back?
Yeah, I really like that. I like watching people do that. You kind of know what they're anticipating.
All right, hole 8. Going dead straight. And a slight left finish, it looks like?
Yep, a little bit of a hook here at the end. Playing about, it says 340. Things are pretty accurate on the distances out here. Pretty much overstable shot for most of us righty backhand players. Give it a little air.
Corey?
There you go. Get overstable, and that should be beautiful. Too much power, even. Too much heat.
Wow, that was smoked.
Wow. Right line, though.
Yeah, that's a lot of things to miss, and he missed them all. Conrad, that looks like his MD4.
That looks parked. Pretty much parked.
For James, anyway. Great drive. Austin. Going with a buzz here.
Real skinny line with the buzz even. That's a really nice throw, but catches the stuff on the left side.
He's got a putt coming up, though.
Yeah, 45er.
He's been making those, or at least scaring him today. Nathan. Looks like the Sidewinder.
That's going to need some help. That's going all kinds of the wrong direction.
He somehow got pin high, though.
Well, those things can happen in the woods.
Wow.
You know? Just keep on sawing through stuff.
Austin, 57 to the pin. Yeah, a little too much.
Push that wide.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nathan somehow ended up with a 45-foot look for 2.
Wow, that would have been amazing, too.
Wouldn't it?
A little bit of love from the trees, but not to be.
And Corey, after going long, coming back for his birdie. Usually good for those, but
Just a tickle of the chains, not quite enough of the meat.
And Conrad for solo birdie and sole possession of the lead, I believe.
Looks like it.
Got Corey and Austin by a stroke right now, assuming Corey makes this comebacker. Yes, sir. Austin cleaning up his par, and Nathan will do the same. This is the only course in town for like 6 or 7 years. Man, you would get really good at woods golf if you always played here.
Probably. Well, you get good at these holes.
Yeah.
You know?
That's true.
I don't know about if you're going to get good at any course, but
Yep.
I mean, it's like that in the woods. You have to have this specific shot, and this is another one of those awkward woods holes where there's really no clear line to the target. You kind of have to get patent pending and then cross your fingers because there's just stuff everywhere off the tee pad. There's a tree that really blocks the line for the airspace to make it a little bit more negotiable. I've seen guys throwing S-turns with a Firebird on a 250.
That's what it seems like the cleanest line is, right?
Yeah. I don't really like it, honestly. I mean, that's like a trick shot, you know what I mean? Or you're just relying on luck to get anywhere near the basket.
But James is going to do this, Philo.
Cut roller with a putter.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, who practices that shot, dude? You know what I mean? Like, that's my point. If you got to make somebody do something like that, it's not a good hole.
Well, James might not mind it. He's got a birdie look. Corey Ellis.
That's silliness to me, man. I saw a lot of people do this play and just try to like fight through, and there's just so much stuff up there in the ceiling. It's not my favorite hole.
Yeah, you gotta throw a fast disc really slow with a ton of ante. It's a really touchy shot. You see this from Austin
like
right here.
Right, yeah, and then if you hit something early, then you get kicked off into this crap on the left and have one of those reactions.
Yeah, he was throwing his machete right there, like a really overstable fairway.
Well, it didn't cut through enough stuff, did it?
No.
Lefty playing the bounces.
Oh.
Look at all of that tree love.
Nice.
Playing Plinko all the way up into the green.
He said, he had no idea what he was going to do on that hole. To your point, he was like, I'm just going to throw it and see what happens.
Sometimes that's the best option.
Mm-hmm. And Austin chipping up for par. No harm, no foul. And here's
Sometimes I forget about that option.
just chuck it at it.
Yeah. Just don't even aim and just throw.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I can't do that all the time. It's just not how I train myself.
Nah, you're too kind of
methodical.
focused on. Yeah, that's the word for it. Yeah. I love that putt from Corey right there.
Solid.
Huge par save.
Bang, bang.
And Nathan.
Nicely framed up.
Oh,
putt.
I
Just
know, man.
A little bit high.
The gap master. I thought he'd be good for that one, you know? That's what that guy does. He hit the gap, but just also hit the basket as well. Conrad, he ended up close, but with just this horrible lie right here.
He's going Johnny McRae at it.
He was thinking about it. I think he changes to the tomahawk putt here, yeah.
Advantages of being tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Talk about shots you don't practice, Philo.
Exactly. 2 in a row on one hole. 2 shots you wouldn't normally practice.
Uh-huh.
Wouldn't anticipate needing.
And Austin cleaning up. And nobody got this one. 260, but you said that's a tough shape.
It's a weird shot. It's just a lot of weird in this hole.
Great par save by Corey right here, though.
I think if they cut that one tree off the tee pad on the right side, I think then it's a more fair hole. I think they're just asking for a lot with such an awkward shape. Discs don't fly like that, man.
They can, but it's tough to make them do it.
Not normally.
Not normally. There are your scores after 9. We got Conrad in lead by a stroke over Corey and Austin. Thanks for watching this one, guys, and we'll catch you in part 2.